conferment of and maintenance of autonomy or autonomous status. Before moving further, I would like to welcome our today's speaker, Professor Satish Malode sir. Sir, I welcome you on behalf of the UGC Malviya Mission Teacher Training Center of our university to this webinar session. I also extend my warm welcome to all teaching faculties join this webinar across India, and I also welcome administrative staff of our center. Once again, a very warm. Now, we are fortunate enough actually to have a speaker, Professor Satish Malode sir, on this particular topic, because he is a part of the process that has been required to acquire autonomous status. And now the institution where he is working as professor, the institution has acquired the autonomous status. So to move further, I would like to introduce our today's speaker, Professor Malode sir. And friends, it's my pleasure to introduce you today's speaker, Dr. Satish Malode. Presently, he is professor and head PG Department of Botany, UG PG Department of Botany at Government Vidarbha Institute of Science and Humanities. The institution has acquired, as I have mentioned, the autonomous status. He has more than 29 years of teaching experience at the PG level and 34 years of research experience. The area of research includes cytology and genetics, being he belongs to the field of botany. Then molecular biology, biotechnology and plant breeding, mutation breeding, etc. 12 research scholars have received MPhil under his guidance, and 12 research scholars have received PhD under his guidance, and presently 4 research scholars are working for their PhD studies under his able guidance. He has published 88 research papers in the national as well as international journals. He has written 12 chapters in various books. He has also completed 2 minor research projects and 1 major research project. He has many awards and achievements at his credit. Let me mention in brief the few important ones. He has received Mahatma Phule Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Research Award in 2010. Then he has received Distinguished Best Researchers and Academicians Award that has been given by International Society of Science and Technology, Mumbai in 2011. He has received Paryavaran Yuva Puraskar, which has been given by Maharashtra State level Puraskar in 2011. Then he is a fellow of Society for Science and Environment by Society for Science and Environment in 2019. Then he has received Bharat Ratna Dr. Radhakrishnan Gold Medal Award given by Global Economic Progress and Research Association at the national level in 2021. He is also BOS Chairman and Management Council member at his institute, then BOS member of Genetic Engineering at Rashtrasant Tukaroji Maharaj Nagpur University, BOS member of Bajaj Science College Wardha, BOS member of North Kaviyatri Bhainabai Chaudhary North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, and many other universities. Also, he is working as IQSC coordinator in his institution. And as everybody knows, today's topic or theme is conferment and maintenance of college autonomy. So before starting, first of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks for the acceptance given by today's speaker for this webinar session, as he is investing his valuable time for our center for all teaching faculties. So thank you so much, sir. And once again, with a very warm welcome here, I would like to request him to please start with the session. Sir, please.
Thank you very much, madam. I am audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for such a nice introduction. I'm also thankful to the UGC Malviya Mission Teacher Training Center, Santa Gadge Baba Amravati University, Amravati, for giving me this opportunity to interact with such a learned staff members. I'm also thankful to the Honorable Vice Chancellor Barate sir. I'm also thankful to the Dr. Prasad Vadegaonkar sir. I'm thankful to the Director Muhammad Atik sir and the Assistant Director Dr. Varsha Lomte madam. I'm very thankful to you for giving me this opportunity to interact with this teacher staff. Now, uh, just I am coming to the directly to the topic. That is today's. It is a very important topic for all of us. That we know that the conferment of the autonomy and its particular maintenance. It is a very difficult for all of us to getting the autonomy is a important thing. But how we are going maintaining this particular autonomy, it is a challenge for all of us. That just I will going to be brief this particular introduction. Just I will going to be share the slides also.
Visible, sir.
Visible. Okay.
Visible.
Yes, now visible, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Clear. Yes.
This is our the topic, that is the conferment and maintenance of the college autonomy. As all of us, we know that the University Grant Commission that is mandated to coordinate this, determine the standards of the higher education in the university. And whereas the college autonomy is an instrumental in promoting the broad-based quality education and excellence. And there is a need to promote the autonomy of the colleges as to enhance the quality of the higher education in the country. As we know that one, how this particular autonomy, that is autonomy is just not the thing that we are going thinking in terms of only the self-organizing, or we can call that is a, it is created by the own, or it is created by ruled by the own terms. That how it is important that is promoting the broad spectrum quality education and excellence. And if all of you we know that when the University Grant Commission has been given the power and confirmed, that is the section number 26 of the UGC Act in 1956. And this particular thing is very important, that that is notified by the UGC, that is a confirmation of the autonomous status upon the colleges and the measures of maintenance of the standard in the autonomous colleges. That is regulations has been going to be made in 2018. Now, how this particular confirmation of the autonomous status, that is the maintenance of the standard in the autonomous colleges, that is a regulations has been going to be made in the 2018, and exercise of the power and confirmed by the clause of J of the section 12. We read as the clause F and J of the section 1 and the section 26 of the University Grant Commission Act 1956. If you're going to be see these particular regulations and the act, that what are the its particular rules and regulations has been going to be given with the that particular autonomous status, that we have to know that one. If you're going to be see that all over the India, that is how much particular autonomous colleges are there. If you're going to see the status list of the approved colleges, that is this particular list has been already published in the UGC website, that is a 12/6/2013. All together, if you're going to see that 979 autonomous colleges all over the India are running, or the universities are gone running this one. If you're going to see that the Andhra Pradesh having the 12 particular the universities, that is autonomous colleges are about the 141 autonomous colleges are gone running very smoothly in that particular the states. If you're going to be see the Assam, The Assam having only the six particular the colleges they are going to be running. Then only the Bihar, if you're going to see that, the only the Patna University and the Aryabhatta Knowledge University Bihar, only the two having the autonomous status. If you're going to see the Chhattisgarh, in the Chhattisgarh status, if you're going to see that one, there are about the 13 particular the colleges, they are having the autonomous status. Then if you're going to see that the Goa, that is only the one. If you go to the Gujarat state, that is a very big state, but only the 8 colleges having the autonomous status. If you're going to see the Haryana, only the one particular the university having the autonomous status. Himachal Pradesh having the five, the Jammu and Kashmir, if you're going to see that the 5 colleges they are running the autonomy. Then the Jharkhand, there is 2 universities and the 4 particular colleges they are having the autonomous status. Now, again, if you're going to be, go to the another, that is the Karnataka, that is another the big state. There are the 13 particular the university and the institutions that are all about the 95 particular colleges having the autonomous status. The more some of the colleges are having the non-technical and the technical colleges also. The Kerala, if you're going to see the status of the Kerala, that is a 24 colleges having the autonomous status. Then if you're going to see the Madhya Pradesh, just near to the Maharashtra, these 8 particular universities having about the 44 particular colleges, they are having the autonomous status. Now, if you're going to be look to the Maharashtra, this Maharashtra having the 11 particular universities, and the number of colleges are 157. That is the second highest in the our particular country. That is a 157 particular colleges they are having the autonomy. They have taken the autonomy. And if you're going to see the Manipur having the 2 colleges, the Nagaland having the 3 colleges, the Odisha, the 50 colleges they are having the autonomy, the Pondicherry, that is 4 colleges. In the Punjab, if you're going to go to the Punjab, the 10 colleges they are having the autonomous status. The Rajasthan, another if you're going to see that the 5 universities having the 8 particular colleges having the autonomous status, and Tamil Nadu, there is a 12 university, and if you're going to see that the Anna University having the 97 single university having the 97 colleges, they are the autonomous, and the total autonomous colleges in the Tamil Nadu, that is a 252 college. They are having the 252 college, that is the highest of all of us. Then, if you go to the Telangana, there are the 7 universities are here. The like the Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad, the 61 particular colleges, they are taken the autonomy. Then, if you're going to see the Osmania University, Hyderabad, the 30 particular the colleges, they are taken the autonomy, and total there is a 105 particular autonomous colleges. If you see the Uttar Pradesh, that is a in the Uttar Pradesh, there are only the 15 particular colleges they are having the autonomy. If the Uttarakhand, if you're going to go there, then there are the 3 colleges in the Uttarakhand, and in the West Bengal, the like the Calcutta University, the 4, then Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad University of the Technology West Bengal having the 10, University of the North Bengal, the 1, the Vidyasagar University West Bengal, the 3. There are the 19 particular colleges, they confirm the autonomy. If you're going to see the all of the states, there are the 25 particular states, and the number of universities are 122, and the total number of the colleges they are going to be approved the autonomous colleges as on the 12/6. If you're going to see, these are the 12 particular states, and the number of universities 122, and number of colleges that confirm the autonomous status, that is a 979. Now, this particular figure is still very, very low. If you're going to see that the as far as the our Maharashtra concerned, and to the HGB Amravati University is also the very low. Most of the colleges, they are the technical colleges. If you're going to see the HGB Amravati University, only the our institution they having the autonomous status. Rest of the colleges they are the technical colleges, if you go to the Government College of Engineering, that is a HUPM physical education, then Ramnegi Institute of the Technology and the Research, that is a Badnera, that is confirmed the autonomy recently. Now, if you're going to see that the why this particular autonomous guidelines given, and uh, the UGC has insisted that if you have a very good number of the teachers, if you good number of the technical background, the good number of the courses you have to formulate, the most of the universities having a lot of burdens, because each university, they are gone running more than the 400 particular the colleges, maybe this particular affiliated colleges, they have to conduct the examination pattern, they have to give the paper setting, all these particular things, they are the burden on the universities. And apart from that one, the curriculum is going to be provided to that. That is a one particular curriculum, that is a similar curriculum is going to be given. But these autonomous colleges, they have given a freedom to build up or to have their own curriculum setup. Now, this what is the nature of financial assistance and the unrelated provisions has been going to be given for this conferment of the autonomous status upon the colleges. That is a regulation has been given in the 2018. This confirmation will provide the assistance under this particular scheme of the colleges to meet their additional and the special need, like the upgradation of the syllabus on the regular basis, making it skill oriented with a more quantifiable outcome. Now, this is very important thing is that when you go on getting the confirmation of the autonomy, that is a how this upgradation of the syllabus on the regular basis, making it the skill oriented, or it is a job oriented, it is a learner outcomes oriented syllabus. You can able to prepare that with your own, with the freedom has been going to be given to that particular professors, that they have to know that what is the need of the nation, what is the need of the society. That is very important, that is the upgradation of the syllabus on the regular basis. You cannot do that one with the university, because there is a governing body like the BOS. They have to put you can make the changes there also, but it takes a very long time, and therefore it is uh, advisable given by the advice by the UGC, you can take the autonomy. But for getting the autonomy, there are the different rules and regulations. Then, with the nature of the financial assistance, what is the another thing is that one orientation and retraining of the teachers. It is not only that is upgradation, that is a orientation and retraining of the teachers is also going to know that what is the need of the today's uh, nation, what is the need of the society of that particular state is going to be concerned, the region is going to be concerned. Then you have to redesigning the courses and development of the teaching and learning material also, because it is not only thing is that the pedagogy has been going to be changed. That is how we are going developing the teaching things or the learning material also. Then the workshops, seminar, conferences, and meetings also. Then examination reforms has been totally changed, because if you're going to be know that we are all aware of the fact that the during the pandemic we are going with the online training programs. Then we have to teaching program is also the online. That is examination reforms also going to be changed. Then furniture for the office, classroom, library, laboratories, then library requirement, books, journals, all these things we can able to get the financial assistance and the provision for that one. Then renovations and repairs not leading to the construction of the new building. That is the renovation and repairs. That is you can going to make that, but not leading to the construction of the new building. Extension activities, then um, office equipment, teaching aids, laboratory equipments, guest and visiting faculty, capacity building for the teachers, development of the area study program. To whom we are going getting this particular confirmation. That is, if you're going to say this, however, the self-financing process, we are not able to get the grant for this the things. Then, if you're going to see the how much particular grant has been going to be confirmed by the university, the grant under the scheme cannot be used for the creation of the post, payment of the salary to the any of the college staff. Then examination fee should be fixed. But how much examination fees should we going to fix that, so that income from the fee cannot meet the expenditure on the examination and other staff appointed in the examination cell? Then if you're going to see that the ceiling of the financial assistant per year has been going to be there, that is the amount is given in the lakhs. That is only the undergraduate colleges are there. That is arts, science and commerce. That is a one faculty only that will going to be getting the 9 lakhs for that one. If you're going to be give the arts, science, commerce more than the one faculty, the 15 lakhs. If you're going to be both undergraduate and the postgraduate level, that is a single faculty, that will going to get the 1 crores. The multi-faculty, if you're going to get the 2 crores for that one, that is the ceiling of the financial assistant for the year that is given by the UGC. The financial support to the autonomous colleges for introduction of the NCC as an elective subject with the credit points from the academic year 13-14 onwards. This is the another thing is that you have to run the national program, that is a NCC, National Cadet Corps. That is a, if you only you are having the undergraduate, that is a art, science, commerce, one faculty. That is amount is given. That is a in lakhs 9 point here. The arts, science, commerce, and more than one faculty 15. If with the additional grant for the introduction of the NCC as an elective subject with the credit point, again the 1 lakh is going to be increased here. That one again for the both undergraduate and the postgraduate level, that is a single faculty. Then you can going to get the 10 lakhs or the multi faculty 20 lakhs. Additional 1 and 2 lakhs are going to be given for that one. Now, then how the confirmation of this particular autonomous status? That is, if you're going to see that the format for the submission of the proposal for the autonomous status, it is just like the NAC. If you're going to see that the NAC proposal, you all of you we know that the preparation of the NAC is more difficult today. But this particular summary sheet for the place autonomous status is a very simple one. That is a you have to give the name and address of the college, then contact details, affiliating university, whether it is included in the 2F, enclose the copy of that one, then included under the 12B, yes or no, you have to mention it. Then the NAC accreditation status, then you have to give the what is the grade point of that one. You have to enclose the copy. Then for the technical institution, that is you have to go for the NBA, then enclose the copy for the same. The type of the institution, whether it's a government institution, whether it's a private, or whether it is a aided, all this particular information, whether college is self-finance, yes or no, whether the proposal is forwarded by the affiliating university, you have to make it then type of the courses being run by the colleges, science, technical, arts, commerce, management, then there is a principal signature, then registrar and the dean. Now, with this particular, this is the part one things. Then you have to go with the background with the part two. That is a basic information. That is a name of the principal. That is a you have to give the phone number, fax, emailing. Then the year in which the college has been going to be started. You have to give the supporting document to be placed as the annex year, reading establishment of the college. Then again, these particular things like the 2F12B of the UGC Act, enclose the copy of this place as a annex year. Then period of the autonomous status applied for. Then generally they will going to give for the 5 years. Some times they will going to give for the 10 years, depending upon the what is the condition of that particular college, whether it is they are the financial sufficient, whether they are the academic sufficient. The categories under the college falls under the UGC guidelines, whether it's the main, woman, then co-education, UG, PG, both, single faculty or the multi-faculty, whether it is a government aided, whether it is a self-financing, whether it is a partially aided. In case of the aided, partially aided, that is how much percentage of the grant is going to be received. Just you have to give all these particular details or fulfill that one. Then whether art, science, commerce type of the college, engineering, education, whether it is a law, physical education, multi-faculty, give the details of each and everything. Then what is the your infrastructure facilities are going to be available. That is how much particular land is going to be available to you. There is a copy of the land document to be placed as an annex here. Whether the land is registered in the name of the college or not, you have to put that one. How many particular classrooms are there? Number of classrooms are covered, the area, the in the square feet. This is another very important that they are making that in the square feet. Don't make it in the square meter. What are the things are there? You have to put it, that is whether it is in the square feet, you convert it is in the square feet. Then list of the labs along with the equipment to be placed as an next year. How much particular equipments are going to be available? Whether the basic equipments are available, whether it is a you having a very sophisticated instrument, whether the your lab is a state art lab is there, then you have to mention all these particular things. Then you have a central library, the total number of the area, how much it is going to be covered, whether the reading rooms are available, the details of the books, title, journal, whether it is a national, international, whether you are having the CDs, e-resources, e-journal, all these particular things you have to put it that one. Now, another thing is that whether the departmental libraries are there, because you have a central library. Then, uh, apart from that, the department is also well equipped with the libraries or not. If it is yes, give the gate detail. Like this, in the government institution, like our, we have a very big library, that is a central library. But to go in the central library, it takes a time. Then in the department also they are having a sectional library. There are the certain books are available like the uh, for the post graduation the research books or the journals, they are available in the sectional library. They transfer this from the central library to the section library for the sake of the convenience of the teachers and the research students. That again get an advance. We can say the your asset to the department. Then how many hostels are there? The number of rooms with the students accommodated. If the hostels are there, but they are accommodated or not, how much particular mains hostels are there, how much ones hostels are there, all these particular details you have to give that. Then whether the information regarding the your administrative block, principal office, staff room, common room, canteen, auditorium, internet facility, medical facilities, transport facilities, and the other. This information you have to fulfill that one. Then whether you have the post facility in the college campus, then indoor or outdoor stadiums are there, playgrounds are there, fitness equipments are there, sports coaches are there. That all these particular things you have to provide in this particular annexures. Then total number of the building covered in the area in the again the square feet. Whether the college website is available or that particular website is updated regularly or not. They have to mention all these particular things. Then the you have to give the number of courses, actually the number of courses, then how much particular intakes are there, then actual involvement at the present. Then you have to give the faculty strength. This is a very important aspect for the um, autonomous status. That is a number of teachers are available, like the professor, associate professor, assistant professor, and other. Whether they are the regular one, whether they are the ad hoc, contractual, guest faculty, and the visiting faculty. All these particular document you have to use the department wise, the faculty wise for the above categories to be provided with the name, designation, qualification, pay, total experience, number of years in the college, then the research publications to be provided as an annexure. Now, this is a faculty strength. That is the how much particular sanction posts are there, how much particular working strength is there, how much vacant positions are there, faculty. All these particular things you have to mention in that particular pro forma. Then the qualification of the faculty, whether this particular categories they have mentioned here, that is a aided, non-aided, and other total. That is the number of PhD, number of MPhil, other. They have to give that one. They then with the teaching faculty like this, non-teaching staff also there. Then non-teaching staff like the sanction, how much are there, how much working are there, how much vacants are there. The list of the non-teaching staff to be provided as an annexure indicating the name, designation, qualification, and the pay also. Now, this is the particular pro forma comes in the second. Then the achievements of the students also. That is the achievement of the students in the examination. That is the, whether the university ranks, how much particular um, students they rank in the university. That is the meritorious students. Whether from the UG faculty, PG faculty, they have to mention that the results during the last 5 years with the percentage of the first, second, and the overall pass out student. That is how much students are pass out in the first class, how much students pass out in the second class, how much students pass out in the distinction. You have to mention that one. The number of MPhil and the PhD produced during the last 5 years. You have to give the, now the MPhil is not mandatory. How much PhD is producing during the last 5 years. Then achievements in the co-curricular activities, then achievements in the extracurricular activities and other. If you have to mention it, they have to mention that. Then the you have to give the bank details. That is a mandate form is there. Then achievements of the teachers also you have to give that one. Then you have to signature of the register of the affiliating university principal. You have to give that just at the last. Then you have to submit this particular pro forma. Now the supply of the information based on the criteria. Now, how this particular they are on confirming this particular your autonomy or the confirmation, that is a whether the academic reputation of the previous performance in the university examination. You are they are judging the things. That is a peer panel team. They are judging that is academic reputation in the previous performance in the university examination, co-curricular and the extension activities, academic extension research activities of the faculty, then the quality and merits in the selection of the student teachers, adequate infrastructure, quality of institutional management, financial resources provided by the management, state government development of the colleges, institution, responsiveness of the administrative structure, motivation and involvement of the faculty in the promotion of the innovative reforms. All these particular supply of the information based on the criteria. These are the particular 9 criteria. This particular give the information in the particular the format. Now, how the implementation of the autonomy. This particular implementation of the autonomy based on the your aims and objectives. What are your aims for that one? What are the objectives are there? Then management of the college, the governance plan indicating the proposed institutional structure, student admission policy and the plan, curricular aspects are there. Then the student feedback system is there, internal assessment is there, external assessment is there, financing plan is there with the details of the resources are there, academic plan showing the courses proposed and their schedule of offering, faculty recruitment policy and plan to meet the academic plans. Now, if you're going to be see that, what are the importance in the implementation of the autonomy in this particular aspect is there. If you're going to be see that when the uh, how here the college management is, whether the college is the aided one or the whether it is a government, what is the here the management policy of this particular college there. Then what are is the your curricular aspects are there, that particular it is a need of the hours. Then what is the feedback system is also there. Generally the feedback of the student, generally we take the feedback of the students um, as far as the sorry sorry नंतर sorry generally we take the student feedback system as far as the NAC is going to be concerned. But here, the student feedback system has going to be taken. There, the curriculum is going to be this. That is, which curriculum is very important. Whether that particular curriculum needs the for the students or not. They have to take the feedback. That is, whether the small unit is going to be taken. You have to take the feedback of that particular unitization also there. You have to take feedback of the teachers is also there. Then you have an internal assessment system. The how this particular internal assessment, whether you have taken the unit test, whether that particular unit test having a certain particular plans, whether that particular unit test is the open book system or whether that is the online system, then you have to not only the internal assessment, that is external assessment also. That is a, as we know that the ratio is vary from the different autonomous colleges to autonomous, whether it is a 60-40 ratio, whether it is a 50-50 ratio, whether it is a 70-30 ratio, whether it is a again 75-25 ratio. This is the assessment is going to be here. Then this particular ratio has to be given while structuring this one. You have to take into the consideration of the board of studies, management council. All these particular things has to be go in the stepwise manner. Then you have a, that what is the financial planning with the details of the sources, how much particular money
All teaching faculties joined here. So please wait for 5 minutes because there is an electricity failure at his college. So he has got disconnected. Sir, Dr. Satish Manode sir has got disconnected because of failure of electricity at his own institution, and he is doing some alternative arrangement. So he will be rejoining within 5 minutes. So I'm very sorry on behalf of speaker and center. So please wait.
Whether I am audible?
Yes, sir.
हाँ.
यस सर, आवाज भी आ रहा है और डिस्प्ले भी है सर.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption because of the internet connectivity. Just we have go with the part fifth, that is how the implementation of the autonomy. Just we have seen the aims and objectives. We have seen the student feedback system. That is the internal assessment, external assessment. All these particular things are very important in knowing this particular autonomy. Is it again problem? Hello.
हाँ सर.
मॅडम थोडस हे करू कारण इंटरनेटचं परत हे होत आहे. मी हॉटस्पॉट घेतलाय.
बर.
हा तर ती
काय
येते म्हणाली
रिजन?
एक 5-10 मिनिटात येते म्हणाली लाई.
बर मग थांबायचंय का?
एक 10 मिनिट थांबूया. 10 मिनिट.
बर ठीक आहे.
10 मिनिट थांबू कारण हे परत असा तो लॅप्स होतोय शेअरिंग आणि
नाहीतर मग व्हिडिओ ऑफ करून थोडा वेळ आपल्याला बोलता येईल सर.
चालेल ना. चालेल मग ते तर फारच चांगलं.
एक 5-10 मिनिटं आणि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कमबॅक झाल्यावर शक्य असेल तर
ओके.
आपण
आपण एक 10 मिनिटाचं जे आहे तर आपण थोडस त्यांचं सेशन घेऊया. जे त्यांना जो असेल तर
बर ठीक
ते
आहे.
त्यांना जे काही त्यांचे जे असतात क्वेश्चन्स ते पहिले घेऊन घेऊया.
आता मध्येच घ्यायचे का मग? आता घ्यायचे?
घेऊया.
Okay, okay. So, just to, by having a concern about time and being sir has facing some electricity failure and internet issues, we have planned just now to have some question answer session at this moment. So, I would like to request all our dear teaching faculty members who are participating in this webinar. If you have any queries or any question about the topic, we can just discuss in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we'll be able to restart the program, means restart the session. So if you have any query or any question about the discussion or about this topic, you please ask.
Hello.
Hello.
Dear participants, you can ask the questions in Hindi, Marathi, English also.
Yes, yes. For question answer session, there won't be any language barrier as such. सर लाईट येणार आहे का तुमच्या इकडे 10
हो, येत
मिनिटं?
आहे येत आहे 10 मिनिटं.
बरं,
बिकॉज
ठीक
ऑफ
आहे.
द एनी डॉक्टर दिघे, जयश्री दिघे.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
No question. You are from the which particular the college?
Arts and Commerce College Rahata,
Yeah,
nearby
you are
Shirdi.
Shady. You are having autonomy. Autonomous
No,
college
sir.
आहे का?
Affiliated to No, sir. Affiliated to Pune University.
Affiliated to Pune University. Whether you having
Yes,
how
yes,
much
sir.
NAC score is there?
Yes,
NACचा
sir.
स्कोर किती आला मॅडम? कॉलेजचा NACचा स्कोर किती
Sir,
आहे?
third cycle fail करतोय sir आता आम्ही.
हा, किती आहे मॅडम? थर्ड सायकल मध्ये
B plus
आहात?
plus होता. Second cycle ला.
बी प्लस प्लस
Second cycle ला B plus plus होता.
बी प्लस प्लस होता
2.83.
2.83. तर आता वाढेल ना तो?
हो वाढेल ना सर निश्चित.
निश्चितच वाढेल.
हो.
आणि आणि किती स्टाफ मेंबर्स किती आहेत तिथे?
44.
44. गुड अमाऊंट ऑफ द स्टाफ इज देअर. ओके,
क्वालिफाईड पण आहेत बरेच स्टाफ.
क्वालिफाईड आहे.
सर्व स्टाफ क्वालिफाईड आहे.
तुमचे प्रिन्सिपल
डॉक्टर सोमनाथ घोलप सर.
सोमनाथ बोलक. ओके ओके. ऑटोनॉमीकडे जाणार का मग तुम्ही?
ऑटोनॉमीकडे जाणार का?
हम्म.
मॅनेजमेंट निश्चित करणार ते सर.
हो, नाही, मॅनेजमेंट निश्चित करणार, परंतु तुमचा फीडबॅक हा खूप महत्वाचा असतो. दॅट इज अ टीचर्स डेडिकेशन हा खूप महत्वाचा भाग आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये बऱ्याचशा ज्या रिफॉर्म्स जे करायचे असतात ते टीचर कडूनच फीडबॅक घेतल्यानंतर मॅनेजमेंट मध्ये वेगवेगळे जे लोक असतात त्यामध्ये काही इंडस्ट्रीचे लोक असणं गरजेचं असतं. विद्यार्थ्यांना कसा रोजगार मिळेल, तुमचं सिलेबस कसा फ्रेम करता येईल, हे जर तुम्ही त्यांना जर सांगितल्यानंतरच ते तुम्हाला कन्सेंट देतील. अदरवाईज जे आहे की यू आर अफिलिएटेड टू द पुणे युनिव्हर्सिटी, व्हॉट आर द curriculum has been going to be introduced by the university, you have to implement as such as. आणि नवीन NEP मध्ये ऑन जॉब ट्रेनिंग आलेलं आहे. तर तो हा, चालेल. व्हेरी गुड. ठीक आहे, तुम्ही बघा, प्रयत्न करा. काही अडचण असेल तर सांगा. एनी क्वेश्चन्स फ्रॉम द पार्टिसिपंट्स? स्वाती योतकर.
Hello.
हा, काही
Sir,
क्वेश्चन आहे?
what are the means? How will you generate the resources then after becoming autonomous?
Hello.
हा
Yeah.
मॅडम.
Yeah.
कोण? डॉक्टर अर्चना अंबोरे बोलताय?
Myself, Professor Seema Kohli from MMH College, Ghaziabad. I'm just
Yeah.
asking that how will the resources we will generate after becoming autonomous? Because आने वाले टाइम में तो सर autonomous होना ही पड़ेगा, क्योंकि we are also very big
मैडम
college.
आपको मैं
Yeah.
हाँ मैडम, मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि ऑटोनॉमस होने के बाद में हाउ वी कैन गेटिंग द रिसोर्सेस जो है,
Yeah.
द गवर्निंग बॉडी सबसे मेन इंपॉर्टेंट रहती है मैडम, गवर्निंग बॉडी. और गवर्निंग बॉडी के बाद में जो है आप जो कोर्सेज फ्रेम करेंगे, दैट इज अ नीड बेस जो है. सपोज यू आर फ्रॉम द विच पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रीम, साइंस और आर्ट स्ट्रीम?
Chemistry, science, chemistry.
Chemistry. So that is a very important branch, because industrial chemistry, what is the need of the industrial chemistry? Just like if you see that what is the industrial need, whether it is a polymer, कौन सा काम चालू है, just that particular courses you have to formulate with the industry tie-up.
Okay, fine.
then if you're going to see that if you're going to be linked with the industry tie-up, then just like you can take the 10 students, 20 students, they just place to that particular industry. It should be going to be linked with that. You'll definitely get the funds from that.
Okay. Basically, it's sort of a type of MOU between industry and integration
Yes.
like that.
You can have the MOU, but if you that particular course gives a
Suppose what will
sure,
be the benefit of the industry who is taking our students? Suppose 10 students they are taking for the course. And what will be
yeah,
the benefit of the industry, right?
because industry need that particular skilled people, skilled
Okay.
student.
नहीं, suppose initially the course is
मिल रहा है ना
being
उनको?
run ना सर, हमने तो शुरू में कोर्स डिजाइन करके रन करा तो इंडस्ट्री की मदद से ही रन कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि अगर इंडस्ट्री लिंक्ड है तो इंडस्ट्री विल हैव टू प्रोवाइड सम ट्रेनिंग फॉर इट। तो
नहीं नहीं
शुरू
मैडम,
में तो
आपको
ट्रेन नहीं है।
नहीं नहीं, शुरू में नहीं रहेगा मैडम। मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि व्हाट इज द थिंग्स आर गो ऑन चेंजिंग नाउ। जैसे
या
एक आप कोर्स ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे, जैसे इट इज रिलेटेड विद सर्टेन एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशंस जो है आपके यहाँ पे सोसाइटी, जो कॉलेज वहाँ पे है, वहाँ आपका वहाँ पे कितनी इंडस्ट्री है, वहाँ पे कितने स्टूडेंट लगते हैं, और हाउ मच एम्प्लॉयमेंट इज गोइंग टू बी नीड, डिपेंडिंग
ओके
अपॉन द नीड you have to formulate that particular curriculum according to that way. Although
ओके
it is a basic one, then you can go with the advanced also. It is not the things that because the UG and the PG level are the different one. Then
या
after the PG there is a research also there. ये जो है this is a step wise. Now the in the NEP there is a bridge courses also there. वो तो कहाँ पे भी चला जाएगा, जैसे वो केमिस्ट्री से उसको जो है ऑर्गेनिक है, इनऑर्गेनिक है, फिजिकल है।
इंडस्ट्री बेस्ड तो है ही है सर, केमिस्ट्री साइंस तो
हाँ
इंडस्ट्री बेस्ड है।
हाँ, तो
अगर
इट इज
मेरे
नॉट
पास
ओनली
में
द जस्ट आप इंडस्ट्री बोल रहे हैं, बाद में जो है कि जैसे फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्री काफी बड़ी है, उसमें भी
हाँ जी
लगते हैं। जस्ट लाइक द दे कैन प्रिपेयर देयर ओन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप भी डेवलप कर सकते हैं, जैसे टैबलेट मेकिंग मशीन जो है। तो क्या लगता है टैबलेट में, जैसे तो टैबलेट जब बनती है तो मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग द स्टार्च इज गोइंग टू बी नीडेड जो है। तो स्टार्च आप सपोज बनाते हैं तो कैसी बनाते हैं, तो दे कैन हैव देयर ओन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप।
ओके
हाँ, तो उसमें क्या है, छोटा कंटेंट रहता है जो है, तो दैट यू हैव टू गिव दैट।
ओके
तो आप थोड़ा सा सर्च किए तो काफी कॉलेजेस है कि दे आर गेटिंग द रिसोर्सेज फ्रॉम द इंडस्ट्री इटसेल्फ आल्सो, वो काफी देते हैं।
ओके ओके फाइन सर। और कोई मेथड? एक तो आपने इंडस्ट्रियल इंटीग्रेशन हो गया, एक फर्स्ट वन कैन बी द इंडस्ट्रियल इंटीग्रेशन, अदर पॉसिबिलिटीज?
ना असर अदर पॉसिबिलिटी जो है मैडम, आप जो है कि पहला तो आपका जो है 5 साल 10 साल जो है आपका कॉलेज का रेपुटेशन बढ़ना चाहिए, एक तो मेन
यस
है।
हाँ
इफ यू
दैट इज फाइन।
हाँ, 10 साल के बाद में जो है कि सपोज आपके कॉलेज से कोई प्लेसमेंट होता है, तो आपके कॉलेज में दूसरे नियर स्टेट के स्टूडेंट आएंगे, उसके बाद में और दूसरे स्टेट के स्टूडेंट वहां पे आ सकते हैं। इतना रेपुटेशन बढ़ने के बाद में सर्टेन फॉरेन स्टूडेंट्स आल्सो गोइंग टू बी एंटर इन दैट पर्टिकुलर इंस्टीट्यूशन, इतना अपना ये होना चाहिए।
ओके ओके ओके
हाँ, तो ये तो अपना छोटा सा ये हो गया कि स्टेट लेवल पे अपन सोच रहे, देन वी कैन गो टू द नेशनल लेवल, देन यू गो टू द इंटरनेशनल लेवल।
फाइन सो फाइन यस यस।
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Dr. Sonali Kumre.
Yeah.
I'm from Faculty of Commerce and Management, RA College, Bashim, Maharashtra.
Yeah.
Sir, just now you have said that apprenticeship and the internship of the students of UG and PG both has to be done in collaboration with the industries. But see, Washim is coming under the rural areas. So, what is how can we approach them, or how these industries will going to approach them? Because we are not having any industrial area over here. That's so. What is the solution for this thing? I mean, how will we cope up with this thing?
Yeah. Generally, it is now affiliated to the Amravati University, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, it is not you are having an autonomous status.
Yeah.
But the university is giving that particular, we can say that is a plan to how to go with the just like the OJT or apprenticeship, all these particular they have formulated that one because it is
Yes.
only on the paper. It is
Yeah.
only on the paper. But to tie up with this particular situation, one should we have to know that one that what is the आवाज आ रहा है मॅडम
येस येस
Yes,
सर,
sir.
आवाज येत आहे सर, आवाज येत आहे अगदी क्लिअर.
येतोय
आमचं
ना?
म्हणणं तेच आहे की आम्ही सगळे टीचर्स आम्ही याच्यात पडलोय प्रश्नामध्ये की याचं हे इम्प्लिमेंटेशन होणार कसं आहे. म्हणजे पॉलिसीमध्ये सांगितलेलं आहे आणि जे दिलेल्या आहे गोष्टी त्याच्यामध्ये इंडस्ट्रीज जर ह्या ठिकाणी नाही आहे तर आम्ही स्टुडंट्सला कुठे पाठवायचं. म्हणजे इंटर्नशिपसाठी अप्रेंटिसशिपसाठी आम्हाला पण त्यांना अप्रोच करावं लागेल आणि इंडस्ट्री सुद्धा त्यांना इंटर्नशिपसाठी घेण्यासाठी रेडी
इच्छुक
असले
असाल
पाहिजे. दोन्ही
रेडी
गोष्टी.
इच्छुक
हो ना?
दोन्ही दोन्ही
हा.
गोष्टी आहेत मॅडम. याच्यामध्ये काय कसं आहे मॅडम की आता तुम्ही बघा की आता विद्यार्थी संख्या नॅशनल एज्युकेशन पॉलिसीमध्ये हे कमी केलेली आहे. म्हणजे तुमची बॅच जी आहे पहिली जी
सर.
120 ची बॅच होती आता ही 40 ची बॅच झालेली
हा
आहे.
हा सर.
हा आता ही 40 ची बॅच
हा
झाल्यानंतर
हा
कसं होणार आहे की आता आपल्याकडे येणारे जे विद्यार्थी आहे इनटेक कसा आहे हा खूप महत्वाचा असतो.
हा. हो
एक
सर.
मिनिट मॅडम एक चालू आहे. हॅलो हो बघतोय कारण त्यांनी मला फोन केला होता. लीडर हे झालंय बोला ना मॅडम. हा हा आवाज येतोय मॅडम.
हो सर, आवाज येतोय.
हॅलो हॅलो जनरेटर्स नाही वाटते कॉलेजला यार. हॅलो
I think sir has been disconnected again.
ऑटोनॉमस कॉलेज है मैडम, वो लाइन नहीं है वहां पे.
Autonomous.
नहीं शुरुआत है मैडम, वो क्या करेंगे. पॉसिबिलिटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप नहीं, कुछ नहीं, उसका सोर्सेज नहीं बताएंगे, डायरेक्ट ऑटोनॉमस करो.
आज फिर मौसम बिगड़ गया मैडम.
हॅलो माळुदे सर. हॅलो
हा हा बोला सर.
नाही म्हटलं चर्चा चालू असावी त्यासाठी प्लीज.
हो नाही मॅडमचा फोन आला होता कॉर्डिनेटर मॅडमचा.
सॉरी सॉरी.
हा तर आपल्याकडे तो इंटरनेटचा प्रॉब्लेम आल्यामुळेच राहील झालेला आहे. हा चर्चा तर ही आपली चालूच राहणार आहे सर कारण हा खूप महत्वाचा भाग आहे. आता मॅडमने जो प्रश्न विचारला आहे ना की
हा
रुरल एरियामध्ये हा सगळ्यात मोठा प्रॉब्लेम आहे सर.
हा
आणि आता काय होणार आहे की नवीन जसे एज्युकेशन पॉलिसी आल्यानंतर दे आर प्लॅनिंग दॅट इज अ क्लस्टर पॉलिसी. हे जे काय कॉलेजचं क्लस्टर हे सुरू करणार आहेत ते आता की ज्या त्या ठिकाणी विद्यार्थी संख्या कमी आहे तर दे आर फोर्सिंग
Sir,
टू मेक द
English
क्लस्टर.
or Hindi, sir. Sir, Hindi or English, sir. No
हा
Marathi.
yeah they can use that is a cluster policy is going to be implemented here now. It is clear. So therefore it is necessary that you have to think that how we will be the self-sufficient in the autonomy because you have to go with this particular autonomy, you will be the self-sufficient in the curricular aspect. You are self-sufficient with your governance body. You are self-sufficient with the financial system. You are self-sufficient in the academic planning. Then you are self-sufficient in the recruitment also policy. You will be all the things going to be made the self-sufficient in that one, because
Sir,
if
sorry
you
to interrupt you in this regard. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. But the
yeah
cluster policy is for the various courses which we are planning to run under NEP.
yeah
For that, if the particular course is not being available in a small college, it can be collaborated with the other college where these courses are being provided, so that the students can go over there and can have the course. Right.
yeah yeah
This is what the actual imaginary thinking of regarding the cluster policy is. Like the
yeah.
resources will be pooled, students will be get benefited. They can have their course as per their choice, but my question was regarding the apprenticeship and the internship policy which they are being planning to launch out, which is a good thing from a skill development point of view. But tell me, we are living in the rural area and we are not having, this is a district place actually, but we are
Yeah.
not having any big industry over here. So where my students will go?
Okay.
Where my
Madam,
students will go for the internship or apprenticeship if we are asking them to get the project done, to get the 45 days training certificate done from a particular this thing from industry or from company or from some small unit at least. So
okay.
how they will going to approach, or how we will going to address this issue in this NEP?
Madam, if you're going to be see that just last week, they have made a one workshop with this particular things, because they have planning to have a nodal officer, that is a university nodal officer. You have
Okay.
to, they have formulated the certain agencies for that one. That they have tapped where these particular students can going to be accommodated. Like they are having a 50 particular the firms are there. They have to send you have to send the students with the you are the nodal officer to the university nodal officer. Then they will
Okay.
going to give that one according to that, that the 10 students will be going to the A firms, 10 students will go to the B, C, like that. 50 particular they have making this particular MOUs with that particular firms.
Okay, okay. You mean to say
Okay.
if we are not having that thing at our
Yeah.
level, then the university will going to arrange all these things.
All this, but your college, one particular professor are the nodal officers for that one, because they have to look after the things of all these particular things. They have to send the students to there. The one nodal
Okay,
officer should be going to be appointed. If
okay,
this particular
okay,
facility is not going to be available with you, but the
yeah,
nodal officer have the responsibility that one. Madam, we
okay,
have a very short of time here, because the we are running late, because just
okay,
I will going to be just although not video, I will going to be give you all this particular PPT to the you, because
okay.
uh, just I will be going to be continue that one, and then we will take, because we have only the time of
Fine, sir. Fine.
4:25. Okay, but
Okay,
you are
thank you,
audible
sir.
now.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes. With this particular things, we are going to see that the implementation of the autonomy. Then there are the certain things for the 5 years or for the 10 years. Then there are the certain things for the pro forma of the applications for extension of the autonomous status. Depending upon that one, we have to whether that particular colleges has to be given the extension of the autonomous status or not. One that the things are there, like the same things like this, whether you have implemented this autonomy in a particular manner or not. You have given the sufficient funds from the UGC. UGC is just go on saying that is you have to give the 1 crore rupees or the 2 crore rupees for that one. But the certain colleges, they are on getting only the 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs also. But the thing is that the pro forma for progress report for the colleges, they have to maintain very meticulously, because this thing is very important, that if you are on getting the grants, you have to utilize that particular grant in particular time. It is very important that whether the grant is going to be available from the previous year, then how much particular resource are going to be generated from the another sources, whether the grant received from the UGC and the other funding agencies during this year, whether the expenditure during the year, how much unspent grants are there, then you have to give all these particular in the pro forma number 3, that is Annex 3 are there. Then you have to give the utilization certificate of this particular grant every year. Then they will going to give you the next particular grant. This is the how this conferment of the autonomous status, that is generally as per the eligibility, as per the clause of the number 6 of the regulation, that is they are going intending to become the autonomous status shall submit the application on the UGC portal anytime during the years. You can submit your application anytime during the year. However, in case of the proposal for the grant of the autonomy or the extension of the autonomy, which have already been received and under the consideration of the UGC before the notification of this regulation, no fresh applications will be going to be required. The UGC will consider all such pending proposals as per this regulation, subject to the condition that the accreditation status is valid for the 6 months at the time of the notification of this regulation, and has been going to be applied for the re-accreditation in case of the validity of the accreditation is less than 6 months. Now, the parent university will examine the application of the colleges of the autonomous status on the UGC portal and give its recommendation along with the reasons, and just they have to give the justification within the 13 working days from the date of submission of the application on the UGC portal. If the parent university does not respond to the university portal within the 13 working days, it shall be presumed that the parent university has no objection in processing the application by the UGC for the conferment of the autonomous status. Now, this is the thing is that one, if you have to give the application to the UGC portal anytime, and you have to give this particular application to the, it is mandatory for the your university also. If there is no objections within the 30 days, they will going to proceed that particular your application for the conferment of the autonomous status, depending upon the eligibility criteria. That what is the eligibility criteria for the, that is a college of the any discipline, whether it is aided, whether it is a partially aided or unaided college or the self-financing are eligible for providing the section F of the University Commission Act of the 1956. That is a 3 of 156. The college shall at least 10 years of existence. It is not that the college should be a very old one. Only the 10 years of existence will be going to be getting the conferment of the autonomous status. But the college shall be accredited either by the NAC with the minimum A grade. It should be a minimum A grade. It is not the B++. It is a A grade. But the state government shall ensure that autonomous colleges will continue to receive fund in the same manner as being done before the grant of the autonomous status to the government or unaided college. That is a they will not going to be curtail your grant. They will not going to be curtail your the grant. That will going to be give this particular grant to the all the grants. What is the your salary? You will going to be getting the salary. You will getting the promotions as the state government provide the all these particular regulations as per the this particular things. Now, if you're going to see that the colleges accredited with the score of 3.01 and above up to the 3.25 on the point scale of the NAC corresponding to the NBA score, that this will be going to be we can going to be applicable, shall be considered for the grant of the autonomous status with the on the site of the duly constituted expert committee. Colleges which have the NAC score of 3.26 and above the 3.50 corresponding to the NBA score. NBA score is for the technical colleges. That is according to the accreditation grade score. That is impelled the accreditation agency by the complete cycle of the accreditation according to the second cycle shall be considered for the grant of the autonomous status without on-site visit of the expert committee. Now, there is no need of the expert committee if you are having a above the score, that is a 3.50, 3.26 to 3.50. That particular score is, they're going to say that you have a quality of the education in your institution. You have a quality of education in your colleges the autonomous status without any site visit. If the site visit is going to be given, that is 3.01 to 3.25. Then colleges with a 3.5 one above the 4 point scale NAC minimum, 3 programs have the accredited with the NBA. Now I am taking with the technical because most of the thing they are the technical institution, they are on taking this particular autonomous status because most of the engineering colleges, because they are the particular the colleges, they know that what is the importance of the autonomy, how the syllabus is going to be framing depending upon the need of the industry. They will going to be confirm the autonomous status. This autonomous status, if autonomous colleges wishes to surrender the autonomy of the status, it shall follow the due process of the forwarding resolution. Now, it is very important that you have to follow the different rules and regulation. Is moving this slide? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, this is a utilization certificate. This is a conferment of the autonomous status, how these particular rules and regulations, they are there. That is, the state government shall ensure that the autonomous colleges will receive the fund as the same manner. Now you can going to see that the funds will going to be received as the same manner. Now this particular eligibility just I have mentioned here. This is a conferment of the extension of the autonomous. Just now, criteria for granting autonomy to the colleges. This is the what you need that one. That is you should have the academic reputation and previous performance in the university examinations. Now, if you're going to see that what is here the performance in the university examination and its academic and co-curricular extension activity in the past. The academic and sorry. The matter of regarding the starting the new courses, that is autonomous colleges is free to start the certificate diploma courses without prior approval of the parent university. There is no need to take the particular we can say the approval of the university. You can start any certificate, you can start any diploma with the prior approval of the parent university. Autonomous colleges should inform the parent university about the introduction of such new courses or approval of the concerned statutory body of the autonomous colleges that should be obtained. Whenever the certificate or diploma shall be issued under the seal of the this particular autonomous colleges. Now, the colleges is free to start new degree program. Whether that particular program is the undergraduate program, whether that particular program is the postgraduate program, that you can able to start it. But you should have the certain bodies for the approval, like the academic council of the autonomous colleges. That is concerned statutory councils. Whether whenever it is going to be required, that is provided that the nomenclature of the degree is the consensus of the UGC notification on specification of the degrees of 2014 as amended from time to time. Such courses shall fulfill the minimum standard prescribed by the parent university, like the UGC statutory council in terms of the number of hours, curricular content, standards. Parent university shall duly inform such type of the courses. You have to just inform that one. And autonomous colleges can start the PhD program with the prior approval of the parent university. It is not like that. You can start the PhD program also, but with the prior approval of the parent university. UGC regulations of the PhD programs as notified from time to time must be added to the parent university or the autonomous colleges. Now, the very important thing is that what is the main thing in this particular the autonomous colleges? The most important thing that is you should be having a very strong examination say. Very strong examination that autonomous colleges may rename the existing courses as per the UC notification, but you have to take the examinations. This examination should be very confidential. Evaluation and the examination, they have to take care of this one. Now, for this one, what is the organizational structure? That is a COE, just like the university having the COE, you should have the COE, that may be a principal or the director. Then controller of examinations, then deputy controller of the examination, then all the things, they are the members. They are the strong pillars of the autonomy. You have to think that when the autonomy, then what is the methodology of the examinations, like whether you have to take the oral examination, whether you have to take the written examination, then closed book examination, open book examination, practical assignment, then the laboratory reports, observation of the practical skills, individual and the group project reports, efficiency of the delivery using the seminar presentation, Viva OC interviews, mainly adopted by the assessment method for this curriculum. This is the collaborative work. It is a nothing that it is a collaborative work of all the team of the institution or the management or the non-teaching staff also. These are the particular paper setting and the moderation. How you have to make the paper settings, like the confidentiality, transparency, accountability. That is a software was going to be chosen. In order to impartiality, that is a 50% of the total paper setting will be going to be carried out from the teachers, expert outside the institution. Now you can, when you see that 50% should be there from the outside the university. The moderation work also we have to appoint the experienced teachers from the outside the institution or from the colleges, from the institution. That is a moderation work has to be going to be carried out. Then there should be a popper system, like just which particular set has to be taken. That is it should be a randomized design. That is out of the three, that is a ABC. One seat has to be going to be taken, that one. Hello.
Mamta madam, please mute yourself.
The correction and printing committee confidentiality has to be prepared the final copy. Now, this particular thing, this should be a very strong with the institution. Then the exam conduction coordination is appointed from the exam core committee. The experienced invigilators are going to be appointed, not should be like the CHB teachers. That should be a very experienced invigilator should be going to be appointed. Answer sheets are being printed with the special hidden features. The just we have a answer sheet. The university will go on giving, but now you have an autonomous status. The answer sheet being printed with the special hidden features. Appointed in order to prevent the unfair means, the malpractices during the examination. All things we have to do that one. Then the valuation system should be very transferable. Then if you're going to see that, solve the answer sheet will be mass answer. Then the subject teachers from the outside the institution will check the paper. Marks on the paper are being entered onto the software. Then practical internal marks are being uploaded on the software. This is a very important thing. You should be having a software. Then mark sheets are being generated by the software, finally being printed on the special pair with the hidden features. Now, if you're going to see that your mark sheets is the just whatever you teach, that will be going to be imprint on the mark list. Then you should be having the own academic bank of credit, like the ABC registration of the institution. You have to done that one. Then ABC ID generation by the students, just whether it is in the progress or not. You have to see that all this, but with the uploading of the credit systems that way. Then this is the that is a grade systems of the government with the Institute of Science and Humanities. Just if you're going to see that, this is the just dummy mark list. We are going to put it here. That is the name of the examination. And here there are the 10 features. They are the hidden features. That is no duplicate mark list will be going to be generated here. Now this is the first front page. This is the back page. That is it is checked by, it is verified by, then final award of the division, whether the grade points, how you are going getting the grade points. That's a 10-point grade points are there. Like if you're going to see that the point 10 is the grade O, then 9 A plus plus 8 8 A plus, then 7 A, 6 B plus 5 B, like this the grade points and the grade charts are going to be prepared. Then final award with the divisions, whether the class division with the distinction, exemplary, all these things with the hidden features are there. Then how to calculate the percentage? That earlier we should not have to calculate the percentage, but here both the things we can going to calculate. That is a CGPA system plus the marking system. That is how the total marks are going to be obtained. Just if you're going to see the marks obtained out of the total marks into the percentage, that is a, if you're going to be getting the subject mark like the ABCD, that is a full mark, that is 100, 100, 50, 50. The marks obtained, that is at 75, 50, 25, 40. Then how to calculate the percentage of these particular things? You have to put it on the mark list. Then how the credits are going to be given? That is, the credit is the unit by which the coursework is going to be measured. It determines whether the number of hours of the instruction required per week. That is a one credit. Generally, if you're going to say that, there is a 1 hour. The credit is equivalent to the 1 hour of the teaching. That is maybe a lecture or maybe a tutorial. And then for the practical, 1 credit equal to the 2 hours practical. Or for the fieldwork process. Then how the grade point, that is a numerical weight allotted to the later grade point, that is a 10-point scale. That is then the later grade, like the semester grade point, that is the SGPA or the cumulative grade point. Now, all these particular things, you have to see that is a grade point and the grade chart. If you're going to see that, all the things are going to be, whether that is a, how much subject code is there, you have to give the subject code also. That is a computation of the SGPA, then computation of the SGPA calculation, how we are going to calculate it, just subject 1, 2, 3, 4, how much particular grading, that is a 4 into 4, 16, 4 into 9, 36, like this, you have to divide that one. How much you are getting the SGPA, simply divided by these 2, that is a 22, then you can go to get the SGPA system. Then what is the, with the SGPA, that is a cumulative grade point average, you have to calculate, that is a percentage of the credits into the SGPA upon the total number of the credits in the program. Whether the how much particular program, whether it's the PG program or the same 1, 2, 3, 4, thus you have to know that the SGPA, then you can calculate the CGPA, that is just the 630 divided by 92, that is a 6.84. This is an example, just the final award of the divisions we are going to give them. Then for this particular setup, how much particular things are going to be there? You require a very strong server. You require a laptop. You require the barcode scanner. You require a printer. You require reader. You require Xerox machines. You require PCs. You require printers, automatic scanner. All these things are going to be required. Then you require the certain manpowers also, like the registrar, head clerk, then another clerk, peon, technician, sweepers, all the things. Then how these particular things are going to be done with these examinations, that is whether it's a BOE, COE, all the data printing, power rooms. Then this governance of the autonomous colleges, that is we should be having a certain bodies. They are the generally the proper management of the academic, financial and the general administrative effort, like the governing bodies are there, academic councils are there, board of studies should be a very strong one. Then your finance committees should be a very strong one. The governing body is different from the trust body. It is not like the trust body is the governing body. The board of management, executive committee members are there. Then autonomous colleges shall, in addition to have the non-statutory committees like the planning and evaluation committee, grievance redressal committee, examination committee, then admission committee, library committee, student welfare committee, internal complaint committee, extracurricular activities committee, and the academic audit committee. These are the certain particular the non-statutory committees also you have to give to the with the statutory committee. Now, the governing body shall reconstitute every 5 years. Meetings of the governing body shall be held at least once every 6 months. This is a very important thing, that to run the autonomy in a proper way. The maintenance is very important. The meeting of the governing body shall be held at least once every 6 months. Then the quorum, the presence of the minimum 50% of the member will be the quorum. The function of the governing body, subject to the existing provision in by the laws of the respective autonomous colleges. The rules laid by the state government, parent university, or the governing body shall, that is a guide the autonomous colleges while fulfilling the objectives for the colleges has been granted autonomous status. Then institution, scholarship, fellowships, scholarship, medal, prizes, certification, recommendations of the academic council. Approve the new programs of the study leading to the degree and the diplomas. All the recruitments of the teaching faculty principals shall made by the governing body, state government as applicable in accordance with the policies laid by the UGC as the state government from time to time to approve the annual budget of the autonomous colleges, to perform such functions of the autonomous colleges may be necessary deemed to fit the proper development of the autonomous colleges. Now, these are the certain the consequences of violation of the regulation. For that one, UGC regulations guidelines are made. That one, that is time to time failing such, UGC may approve actions for defaulting the autonomous colleges, including the revoking the autonomous status also. Now, just we have to give this particular thing, that is a conflict in this particular status, that is an inconsistency with the respect to this regulation. Interpretation given by the commission shall be the final binding. Now, these are the certain for maintaining. It is very important that one you have to abide the rules and regulation of the UGC to maintain the things in a proper way. Now, with this, thank you very much, because I have given a time that is a 4:25. That is we have to complete that very fastly. Madam, I am very sorry for that. The internet connectivity, I am able to complete within that particular time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful and informative session. Already we had discussed many queries and inputs. So those participants, if you have any further query or want to discuss something about it, you can contact Dr. Malode, sir. No problem. And here we have to conclude the session. So thanks once again, sir. And also I would like to express my sincere thanks to all teaching faculties. You will be given feedback link and e-certificates on your respective WhatsApp groups. So here I declare that this webinar session has been ended. Thank you so much once again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.